Jax received a huge buff on the patch 2.4a, and if you guys want to learn how the changes are gonna affect him in the top lane, and if you guys also want to learn how to play Jax, then definitely stay tuned because we are gonna stomp former challengers and grandmasters, and let's hop right into it. Hey, what's up guys, Darkbreaker here for today's video. I'm gonna play Jax in the top lane on the new patch 2.4a, and Jax received a huge buff. I would say before this patch he was already a solid A tier, and now with the changes he might even jump up to S tier. Really depends on the matchup, to be honest. It really depends on the matchup. He obviously has some bad matchups still. I would say Fiora, Akali are still pretty hard matchups for Jax, but overall all the other matchups he can do solid if you play it well. But let's get started with the changes. I'm gonna explain to you guys all the changes, what they did for Jax and how it's gonna work out for him in general. So for the base stats, they reduced the bonus attack speed from 20% to 10%. I'm gonna show it to you guys. I think everything right here. I'm gonna show it to you guys. For the passive, you can gain 2 more stacks right now, from 8 stacks to 10 stacks in total. And also, they did nerf the bonus attack speed you're gonna get. It was 3.6 at 1 stack. Now it's 3.3, and in the late game they nerfed it by from 12 to 11.4. But remember, you can get 10 stacks in total now. And also, this is gonna be the biggest change for the passive of Jax. Every time you hit a champion or a minion, you get 2 stacks now. So you can very quickly get the maximum amount of stacks for Jax. So in the laning phase, this is going to be a huge buff because you can get so much attack speed. I should have jumped immediately onto him so I hit the stun correctly. Actually, misplay by me right here. If I just jumped immediately while I had the stun still ready, maybe could have killed him, but Boomer, Boomer mechanics too slow. I think that could have been a kill, to be honest. He's gonna jump onto me, but I used my third ability and he has to flash now. Gonna continue, but I'm gonna show it to you, show this play to you guys. Gonna dodge his second ability, jumping onto a minion. And if you guys don't know, this is actually Tiep. Former rank 1 player. Didn't play too much, but he started playing again. He misplayed right there, and yeah, we got the free kill. Anyways, that's gonna be it for the base stats, the passive, and now let's talk about the third ability. Because the third ability has a new mechanic. A new mechanic which is gonna be a game changer. This is gonna make Jax be super strong in 1 vs 1 situations, and also in teamfights he's gonna be much more tanky. So they added, during the third ability, he's gonna get 25% damage reduction no matter what. And you guys know that you can channel the counter strike for a long period of time. So for like 2 seconds you get 25% damage reduction. I think it's even more than 2 seconds. I think, yeah, around 2 seconds. Around 2 seconds should be correct. And now we are gonna secure the kill. Let's go. I told him that Renekton doesn't have a flash, and he was a free kill. So yeah, did you guys try out the new Jax? And if you guys did, leave some feedback down below, whether or not you guys like the new Jax, or you guys think, oh, it doesn't matter, he's still kind of weak. And obviously I think a lot of people are not aware they added the new patch 1 day earlier than intended, and by the time you're watching this, I think the patch notes are out, so definitely make sure to check out the patch notes. It's on the official Wild Rift website, but I think I'm pretty sure I'm showing you the stats and the changes in the video. I'm gonna edit it in maybe in the beginning or while I'm talking about the abilities. So yeah, big and nice changes for Jax. It's gonna nerf his jungle a little bit, since you will get less attack speed in total, because from 20% to 10%. But like I said, on minions and champions, you get double stacks now per auto attack. So yeah, definitely gonna hurt the jungle a little bit. I tried Jax jungle out, didn't affect him too much, but I mean a slight jungle, early game jungle nerf, I guess. What else? Let's talk maybe about the skill order. Obviously, I would say you still max the second ability. It's just gives you so much damage and the auto attack reset, which is awesome. Obviously, some people might argue and say, hey, maybe you should max the third ability now because it lowers the cooldown, so you can use it more often and you also get more often the damage reduction. Gonna jump on the Annie to avoid her ultimate. Gonna flash forward, trying to stun them, but they all already flashed away. Yeah, already got the Herald, so it's not too bad. And now we can secure the top turret because they're all low life. Okay, she already backported in time, so my jump too slow and they survive. Gonna stun and try to stun him. Ignite on top, he dies, let's go. Actually, the duration is maybe 3 seconds total. I should maybe check the stats if you lower it. Like if you max the third ability, might be good. You guys maybe try out max third ability, then second, and then first. But usually I would go second, then third, and then first ability. It used to be maybe sometimes first ability second when I need to gap close and they are not melee. Like Jax works the best in compositions where they are all physical damage. They are all physical damage and they are all melee. That way you don't get kited in team fights and you just run them down. And right now I'm just trolling a bit because it's 11-0. I know you guys will say, Darkbreaker, please don't upload stumps too much, but hey, we gotta get the gameplay out. We gotta get the gameplay out for Jax. And trust me, I played it a few times. It's really good. It's actually really good. Jump, boom, boom. The damage reduction is just so good for diving as well. Triple kill on Jax. Let's go. I did say before I would rate him A tier. I think he's really underrated. I think if you know how to play him, how to use the counter strike correctly, to soak the minion damage and then jump onto the opponent, and you will do so much damage. Like, a lot of people are not aware how to trade with Jax or against Jax using the counter strike mechanic, because when you take minion aggro, the more damage you take from minions, the more damage your third ability is gonna do onto the opponent, and therefore your trades are just absolutely insane. If you can manage to gonna jump onto the minion quickly to secure this one, maybe gonna stun her, boom. Yeah, actually it's like 3 seconds. 3 seconds damage reduction of 25%, which is really nutty in team fights, because you guys know that the ultimate also gives you resistance. The more AD you have, the more armor you're gonna get. So if you play against melee champions for, let's say, 4 physical damage dealers, you build a lot of attack damage, you get a lot of armor. And if you need magic resistance, you can go maybe for an AP build or mixed build, going Gunblade. So you will also get magic resistance. So more AD means more armor, and more AP means more magic resistance. So in my opinion, Jax in the late game, super tanky. Not only because of counter strike, like you do so much damage, but also because your ultimate gives you so much resistance. Like it's really underrated. Like Jax can be very tanky, especially if you have Sterix Gage on top and Guardian Angel. And basically, the early game, like the changes they did for Jax, makes his early game better. Like his laning phase is gonna be better, and he's more likely not to feed in the early game and get that gold, get the core items, and then in the mid-late game, Jax very strong split pusher. Almost like 1 versus 1, he's very hard to beat for solo laner. Like Fiora can beat him, maybe maybe Aurelia? No, not sure. Not sure. Depends. I would say even gold mid game, Jax beats almost any top laner. So as a split pusher, he's very efficient. His turret damage insane. So definitely give it a shot. Try out to play Jax. And if you guys want to play Jax in the jungle, I made a Jax jungle video very recently. So definitely check that one out. I also talk about jungle pathing. And if you guys want to not miss out on future videos, then definitely subscribe to the channel, because we're gonna cover we're not gonna cover every champion on the patch 2.4a, but we're gonna cover a lot of new changes on the patch 2.4a. Anyways, I think we're gonna end the game pretty soon. Yeah, and I think we're gonna end the game right here. If you guys enjoyed this gameplay, then definitely smash the like button. It's gonna support the channel. You guys might think this is, this is very stompy, but it's a new it's a Smurf. Obviously, I think this is the diamond promotion actually. The enemies are actually 2 grandmasters, 2 challengers, and 1 diamond in the last season. So actually, we just snowboard super hard. And yeah, see you next time. Bye bye.